you want to walk with your hands around your waist together.
Mm-hmm.
It's just
Yeah.
nice, your husband walking together, taking a stroll, his hand is around your waist and yours is around his. I think it's not bad to
Yeah.
just take a stroll like that, and
Yeah.
outside that bibi nam I want taking a stroll. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
You just have to make sure that you are in the right relationship. And yeah, when him say nye acceptable now
Yeah.
yes no need in same be but when him say nipa ne your spouse, you should freely, express love. Yeah.
Yeah, really, it's very true. And these are some of the things that keep people together, the bond,
Yeah.
showing petty affection towards your partner,
You know what? This just reminds me, when we used to fellowship, we have this couple, Omwenyefi. They sit together and they listen to the word of God together. And then sometimes you see that the wife will put the head around the husband's shoulder in the church auditorium, and it's beautiful.
Actually, it's a norm here.
It's
normal, very normal. You go to church, couples are sitting together.
And they are just but they express love like that, and I see that as a beautiful thing. But maybe in Ghana, in some contexts, you can't do it. Ebia Obibeka say na den amuchi anabisa. But that's your husband or that's your wife. It shouldn't be, people should freely express love to.
Yeah. And I think one thing that me too, it has helped me is not to listen to other people, because what you say about me is what I'm going to do. That is me. So please, if you are single and you are watching us, you should learn these petty stuff. You should incorporate it in your marriages, in your friendship, in your courtship, in your relationship, all the ship. You should incorporate it in it so that you know what love really is. It's not about, let's go to the room. Every day, let's go to the room. It's not about that. So please, listen and learn from this. Dr. Sufodi was wanted to add
I think
love and commitment and the partnership, how it differ from.
Maybe partnership.
Partnership. We started talking about partnership. Partnership doesn't necessarily have to be like business. Partnership has to do with everything in the marriage. Like I earlier said that, you do everything together. Bible says that the man will leave his home, and then he'll get united with the woman. The woman will be like a partner, a support. So marriage is actually partnership. So we have to see elements of partnership in the marriage. And it starts right from the home, sharing, doing things together. This taking this task, this person also doing this task. Not necessarily putting roles, assigning roles according to gender and all that. I have, in my home I'm surrounded by girls. And I beat them. I beat the girls. I wouldn't say that way, but I said yes, you do it. Oh, it's partnership. When one is busy doing something else, you can take care of the other things. Even financially, there should be like partnership.
Yes.
There should be unity of purpose. You should have a plan as married couples, and then you work together towards the plan. If you want to achieve something, you all plan, and there will be to way, that kind of. You don't hold your monies back. In Ghana, they put it in their mind that so it's like sometimes they will make the man alone suffer in the marriage, bearing all the financial burdens and all that. But then the woman also can play a role and support, because you are one. If there is any glory in the marriage, it is ascribed to all of you. So partnership at all levels, even making decisions,
should be between both.
It should be between the two of you.
Yeah.
And that will even bring peace at home.
Yes, and even house duties too.
Yes,
and do it together. In Ghana, most men do not want to help the women, and the women then my money is my money. You are supposed to enjoy the money.
Yeah. When I get my money, it's my money. The women say it's my money. But when you have money, it's for us.
For us, you know.
It's I think it's an archaic mentality.
Yeah.
And it does not bring peace and joy and longevity in the marriage. You know, such marriages do not really last. Because at a point in time, one partner will feel like he's being used, or he's bearing all the burdens by himself, and he cannot take it any longer, and then the marriage will start degenerating. But if you do everything together, your money is my money, my money is your money.
Yeah.
We plan well. Yeah.
It's the transparency.
Yeah, and then there should be transparency.
Yeah. Don't hide anything from
marriage,
anybody. You know, everything should be discussed. Yeah. Everything should be, should be plain.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who so? And he said, "They told on this part. You name him say, but when we are hiding things from each other, both will be a kofa, na kofa small bossy. You know, and when the problem comes, it will hit both.
When all the decisions are taken together and it backfires, you all come back home and
then we sit and then make amends.
But if
you move on.
If it works well, then you thank God, and then you move on. Yeah. So I think it's very important. Love for family. It is one thing that I think it cuts across. Africans, Ghana, we cherish family very, very well. And here they don't really play with the family system at all. Anything that has to do with, spouse, anything that has to do with child, if there is any emergency, if there is any issue, whether you are in school or in your workplace, and you even use that as an excuse, you can easily be excused. Even animals, like pets, are highly respected here. I remember there was a time I had a boss who was like, she's not coming to work today because her cat, underwent surgery, and then she needs to be at home to make sure the cat recovers. It's a good thing, So how more humans? How more child? How more? How do you call it? A family. Yeah. So I think Ghanaians respect family system, and here in the US too, the family system, they really respect the family system. That is one thing I also see. I see it to be very common across board. It's so nice to see when there's Christmas or there is Thanksgiving and all that, extended family, get together, having fun together and all that, because they hardly see themselves. It's not like Ghana that you can always see your father, you can see your grandmother if you want to. Here, sometimes they live like states apart. One state can be so many miles away, and that may be the only day in a year you will see, let's say, your mom or your dad, maybe Thanksgiving or something. So they really cherish, those moments. Yeah. So I think family, love for family is something that
it's common,
very consistent. Yeah.
And what about the negative aspects of it?
Here, the level of independence is very high.
Yeah.
So when the nuclear family is formed, they are totally independent.
Yeah.
So even though they respect, they love family and all that level of, I would say, intrusion that we normally see in the Ghanaian family system, where people want to poke their noses and people want to dictate the day-to-day affairs of a nuclear family. Here you don't really see that, because right from at age 18, the child already is ripe, he leaves home, and that is it. But and then also
for adding to that, mentioning about those, like when you get to the 18 and above the adult age, then you want to be alone. But in Ghana, you are around at 18, you are more or less still under your parents, and you have kind of control over your life. So when it comes to making decisions about marriage, I think in Ghana it's better, because you have your parents under, close to you to like guide you in your choice of partner. But over here at 18, the person is out of the house and is living alone. So when it comes to making choices, sometimes their parents are not aware of the kind of people they work with or move with, their circle of friends, and it affects their choice of marriage partners. And I don't know if that is a contributing. I don't have any research to prove it, but I see that there are a lot of broken homes. And I'm thinking, this is just an observation. I don't have anything to prove it, but I'm thinking that it's because probably the children leave home early. And so they are kind of free to explore. But they are not cautious because they don't have an older person who has gone through that phase of life and can say, okay, when you go this way, it will end in this situation. If you go down, it will end. So they are just exploring and making, relationship with just any person that they feel is right at that point. But for me, I think that it doesn't really help, because most of the time they enter into that marriage with the person, or the relationship with the person, and a child is born and they realize, oh, this is not the right person. I thought I was still young, I didn't make the right choice. So then they move into another relationship with a child, and then another child is born and they realize, so that kind of single parenting and the high rise of that in this. I am thinking, it's also
baby mamas, baby daddies.
Back in Ghana and like in Africa, the whole idea is like obema beba efi no obe foul obe warrior. You maybe sometimes in Ghana, unless maybe the child, maybe let's say the girl or the lady maybe has gotten a work somewhere in a different region that is different from where her parents, are. They may not even be living alone. They may still be with their parents and still be there until a man comes to, get married to them and all that. They may be working, making a lot of money, but they will still be in their father's home or mother's home until. So that kind of, coaching may still be there, And even the parents can have an oversight on the kind of men that will be coming to visit, and be offering advice whether they think this is a good person or this is a bad person. So in a way, you are filtered, you are screened, like protected in a way. That is what I see. But here, like my wife says, they go out very early, explore by themselves. Explore until they think they have found the right person, or may not even have found the right person and all that. And I think the society here is very permissive. The African or the Ghanaian society, somebody will say it's like a puritanical society. That's it. Here in Ghana, we frown on so many things, Here, we don't really frown so much on,
the stigma attached to a lot of stuff.
Yes. It's very like liberal. It's very liberal. It has its positives and its negative. All of them. The way our culture kind of puts some kind of fear. People are very timid in a way, because everything is like you're under scrutiny. You cannot do certain things, and in a way it also makes you more moral in a way. But when it's also very permissive and very liberal, it will make you more maybe courageous, more explorative. But sometimes with me offer the end is offer now a issue. So everything has its ups and downs. The good thing is that you embrace the good things, and then you discard the bad things. Pick good things from each culture and blend it together. One thing I also realized, I miss so much about Ghana. You are easily, when you need help or you need some things, quick fixes, you're able to get it very easily.
Yeah.
You are driving and then maybe something falls off your car. Within some few meters away from you, there can be a mechanic shop, or you can make a call for a mechanic, to come to you by the roadside and come and fix your issue for you, But here, everything is like escalated. Everything is,
yes,
you have a small issue with your car, blown out of proportion. The mechanic, you should have scheduled an appointment with the mechanic before he will come in and help you out.
You have to call the police.
You have to call the police. The police have to come in and all that. So there is this kind of bureaucratic, but it brings order in the system. But sometimes when you need things quickly, you are not able to, get them. Sometimes when there was this tornado, a small stone hit my the quarter glass of my car, and there was this dent, and then I had a small accident recently, and then there was this breakage. It's in Ghana, it will be easy to fix.
It will
be easy to fix, but here, and even the quote you get here is like it's the quote they will give to you. You will run away.
I can build a house.
Yeah. So it makes me miss those small things,
Yeah.
And then there was this time when we wanted to eat out, and I was like thinking about watch a joint. How do you call it? All those gobe joints, those small joints around, that you can get like my children will say healthy meal. Healthy meal.
You was craving for like something Ghanaian,
and
over here.
Yeah,
the meals,
Yeah, if you want if you want the fast foods, you get them. McDonald's, Burger King, all those things there. But if you want to eat like a solid meal, maybe you have to go to a Chinese restaurant or maybe a Mexican restaurant, and you don't have them like around you, like your shorts and your flip flop when you get out of your house now in Ghana. You see a matches This is why you have to drive and move your car, and all that. It makes sometimes we miss the Ghanaian way of life, but it's all good.
Have you faced any unique challenges as a couple in America,
like compared to
Ghana?
Unique challenges. I think that I wouldn't say unique challenges. Life is going on, and the kind of things that you face today may not be the same. And so I cannot compare our years in Ghana challenge to our current, because we all know the economy is not the same. Economy in 2020 is not the same as 2021. But I believe that no matter the challenges that come, I think we just have to, like we said, just know the kind of people to talk to. You need information. I said earlier, you need information. Over here, there's just a call and then you can get what you need. But if you don't know who to call to get that information, it's very difficult. It will be very difficult to get those information. So you have to always get connected, with people, make sure, because everybody is busy. Nobody is going to just get up and come and sit in your home and talk, like you used to do in Ghana, where maybe when you close from work, even when you are getting home and you meet at the church station, in the same church, you can have a conversation with your friend, and all of that. But over here, we are and our schedule only is different. They're very different. Over here, if we are both working, it means that we have to work in such a way that we can have our kids cared for, Because if I want to take my children to a daycare, that is an option. If both of us want to work around the same time, so the kids will be taken to the daycare. But if you also want to like give your own kid that treatment that you want to care for them yourself, then it means that one person must be available to do that.
Yeah.
Which means that you have to change your working schedule. So one person goes and then the other stays and take care of the kids. And then when you come back, the next person carries on with the role, and then the next person moves. So it's like that kind of, you have to plan your schedule so that you keep the home running. Otherwise, if you want to, so like, and we know that the daycare in US is expensive.
Yes,
it's expensive. Yes, it's expensive. Whether you are in state A or state B,
it's
expensive. So
it's all around.
So you have to plan for that. If you want your kids to go to daycare, you have to work to get the money to take them to daycare. If you also want to like manage and not maybe put so much money there, then it means you have to spend your time. You must be available to do that. So that you can keep the home running. You don't have any relative here to take your child to. You know, if your mom was around, you would say, "Oh, mom, but your mom found some few hours been and over the weekend, so that you can even take a break." You know, as young couple, sometimes you get so tired. But when Uncle Obama, you know, you have to cope. So it has to be a partnership. One, two, one, six. Now, who say we are brain, or say we be someone. Now, Uncle, and Tiasi Juma, won't say not stress, a family, nafi, I say akasa, you know, we are this one bread, you know, and hey, one she a bema, our nice some way, but we who say, bread are setting in, Timaminji way, now we so now next time we so bread, now we so we gap, no, they are restored.
Yeah, so. The challenge is that they keep evolving. I think challenges will never cease in a marriage. You know, the dynamics in the marriage keep on changing from time to time. You know, when you marry, you are alone. You know, and then you have your own set of challenges, and then children come in. It comes with its own challenges. Even the phase in your life. You know, we all move through phases. You know, you start without anything, you start getting a lot, you know, it eliminates some of the challenges, it makes your life a bit comfortable, then so it also comes with its own challenges. So I think at the end of the day, it is up to the couple to just know every phase they are going through and trust in God for strength, because there was this, I won't mention name, but there's also someone I know who also has like younger kids like we do. You know, they are boys, but younger kids like we do, and the person was like at a point of like breaking down. The person was asking me, so haven't I gotten to that point in my life, you know, that, you know, she was mentioning so many like issues like with her work and kids, and like everything is becoming overwhelming. Overwhelming, and I was like, you know, we all go through it. We all go through it, but it is God who gives us the strength, you know, to carry on and to move through. Like last time we were saying, once we have decided to get married, definitely children will come in. Definitely, you know, so many things will come in. So it is God who prepares us for every challenge and every difficulties that is ahead of us. So maybe I'll say the key thing is just trust God, rely on God, because if you try to use your own strength and ability, Charlie, you'll break down. At a point, you really break down. And so it's all about just understanding the phase you find yourself in, embracing the challenge. You know, when we came, my wife I was in school. Like my wife hadn't started schooling, so there were things that were, you come home, like because she's at home, she takes care of the chores and all that. And then now she also enrolls in school. Then
Yeah.
now she also has to attend to her schoolwork.
Yeah.
It means some other aspect of the home has to suffer.
Yeah.
You are busy, I'm also busy. So now we have to find a middle line where we can try and balance it. So
yeah.
And then you finish school and then you start working, and then it also comes with its own challenges and all. So it's just up to you to understand the season and the phase you find yourself in, and always trust in God, like, to help out. And then sometimes you have to just also chill out. You don't have to be always serious. If otherwise, it's going to be very difficult.
Yeah.
And very depressing, So sometimes you have to take things easy, and then you chill.
Just to put this out, viewers, Dr. Tufo and Mrs. Tufo, the doctor had his PhD within 4 years with 2 kids, and Mrs. Tufo here, she's having her master's degree within 2 years. She used just 2 years, and the husband used 4 years for his PhD. So they are not small kids, and there is no family members here. So those who are foreigners coming to school here, who are contemplating of kids, their husband, what they are supposed to do, this is the right channel for you. So please subscribe, like the page, and then comment for more information. So I just want to tell you that we appreciate you and thank you very much. But for now, I want you to educate the audience. What advice would you offer to multicultural couples who are navigating the complexities of blended marriage traditions and the expectation from different aspects of the world, like the Ghanaian society and here in America here? So can you please advise us, those who are coming in, how they should know?
Okay. I would say that looking at where we are coming from, started from Ghana like about 2 years before we moved to another state. And one thing I can say is that to thrive with the changing cultures and all of that, you need God, you need Christ as the foundation of your marriage. We are coming from a Christian background, so that is what we can tell you, confidently tell you that it's working for us. Christ is the center, He is the constant, everything is going to change. Ghana changed, now we are in the stage, we don't know what else is ahead of us, Things will be changing, but Christ is not changing, and He's going to sustain the relationship. He has been the one that we talk to every day. He has been our friend, our counselor, everything. And I would say that so far, so good. And we know we are confident about the future. We are not afraid, because with Christ in the boat, we can sail through the storm. And one more thing I would say is that when you go through the phase that we are going through, you marry from one place and you move to another place, what you do is that try to be open-minded, okay? Don't confine yourself to where you are coming from alone and say that, me Ghana, even when you move out of Ghana. It will not help your marriage.
Yeah.
Okay, you have to adapt to the new system. And how do you adapt to the new system? You learn about the culture, you learn about how things are done in the States, and then you pick the ones that are good. The Bible says that we should imitate what is good. Good and bad are happening, but I'm not going to copy the bad. I'm going to pick the good. Imitate those ones. So what I see the white people do, which is good, I pick it up and I incorporate it into my home, and I practice it. And the more you practice, you become perfect, and it becomes your culture, something like that. Yes, because you've been doing it over and over again. Yeah. So be open-minded, learn, read, ask, seek information, but be guided, okay? Be guided as to what to do and what not to do. If you don't understand anything, call people, ask. Friends are around. If you don't have friends, get to know somebody. It takes a day or a minute to meet people.
You can even put it in the comment section and I'll reach out to you.
Yeah, it takes a day or a minute to, meet people. When you meet people, study them. Oh, I think this person is good at this area. What information can I get from this person to help my life and how I can survive here? Just be humble to learn. Okay, and don't say you know everything. Oh, working mommy in situation A will work for me in situation B. Maybe it might not work. You must try something new. So be willing. Hereby, we have to learn how to eat the American meals. There are some of the meals, if you don't take care, but to be able to, embrace the people so that they can feel like, oh, you are part of them, because you are also in a community. Be a person accepted, be a person feeling, as part of this whole way. You also have to learn to taste new recipes, and the crowd, next time, you want to try something new. So I think that open-mindedness, is very important. Very, very important. You cannot survive on your own. Come with an open mind, learn new things, adjust. Sometimes you will say, oh, my temperament, I can't do this. Over here, people express their minds, If you are in the working environment, now can say Mishua, and then if they are making decisions, you have to also speak up, and express yourself. Then can say, maybe I said you may black into me can't no, but speak up. Let them know what you know. Okay. You have also been trained. You have also been equipped. Work with school. Or try and be effective where you are. Yes, so that you enjoy what God has given you. And like my husband said, chill.
Trust in God for strength, and then embrace your challenges, and then work your way out. Sometimes people have not navigated your situation before, so sometimes there can be naysayers. There can be wrong apport. They will tell you it's not possible, you cannot do this. But there is information available. No matter your situation, you can always, sail through, get information to sail through. One thing I've learned, or one thing that I see here in the United States or maybe outside Ghana is, it has taught me to be very independent. There is solution always around you. There were things that in Ghana you are going to give it to an expert to do it for you, but here you just Google it, you search YouTube, watch videos, and get the thing fixed and done. So the culture here has really taught me and I see that with their training in school. When I graduate research assistant and teaching assistant, I've been teaching a lot of undergraduates and all that, and then I see how they even handle their labs, how they try to troubleshoot and do things. It's very different from how we were when we were back in Ghana. It's because of the training they go through. They feel like they can do everything because information is available. You can learn how to change your own car oil on YouTube. You can learn how to braid your own kids' hair. My wife didn't know how to braid hair. She didn't know even how to barber hair, but she's my barber. And she braids the children's hair like a professional. All this information are on YouTube and all that. So this culture will help you. It will toughen you. It will help you to learn like new things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very true.
Yeah, and our advice, if the opportunity, comes that you have to travel, please don't listen to what anybody is saying. Come and taste it for yourself. Yeah, it's a nice experience. There are challenges, but it's good. Yeah. So yeah, basically, and yeah, don't leave God out of your relationships and your marriages, because He holds, He's the one who holds the marriages we are in, together.
Yeah.
Without Him, it will crumble down. So yeah, that is life. There are ups, there are downs, but no matter what happens, you are in the marriage. Both of you are the ones in the marriage. Navigate it, fight your challenges. Trust God for strength. And no situation is permanent. Life always gets better.
Yeah.
Life life always gets better. So yeah.
Sorry. And maybe one more thing, take good care of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Very good care of yourself. Don't be carried away because people are doing things, because when you are getting paid well, so like you just want to live any kind of life. That is not helpful.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever true values you had that was keeping you in Ghana, when you move out of Ghana, keep those values. That kept you grounded.
Mm-hmm.
Don't throw them away, because we're in a more comfortable place and everything is available. Resources are just there. You want to chill, you can go anywhere, drink anything and whatnot, but take very good care of yourself, because you matter. At the end of the day, it is you. Your life is very important. So that's just the conclusion.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Do you want to extend some greetings to your friends, your family?
Yeah.
I'd like to extend my greetings to everyone, my family back home, my parents, my siblings, family members, friends, former work colleagues and schoolmates and Facebook friends, everyone. Yeah, we miss them so much. And, we love them so much. They should take good care of themselves. We are praying for them. They should also pray for us. And just want them to know that seasons are not permanent. They should just strive to be better. Always strive to come out, and move on. Always strive to come out and move on. It is only when you lose the energy, to move on, that is when you are stifled and nothing happens. But once you are not comfortable with where you are and you want to better your life, you want to move ahead, God also gives you the strength to move ahead. Mm-hmm. And once you move ahead, remember there are challenges in the new place you are going. And then you forge ahead and you meet another challenge. You keep on going. That is how life is. There's nothing perfect in this world. It is only God who is perfect. So just ask Him.
Very true. Ida, do you want to say?
Shout outs to all my family members and friends and loved ones and church friends and schoolmates and workmates, everybody. We love all of you, and may the Lord preserve you.
And thank you so much for also having us.
Yes, Miss Ann. Please subscribe. And comment and like and follow her page on YouTube, on Facebook, and where please?
Twitter,
and
Instagram,
and TikTok. Yes, on all the
platforms with Miss Ann.
Miss Ann.
Miss Ann's Hub or Ann's Hub.
Miss Ann's Hub. All right.
So thank you so much.
Thank you, Miss Ann, for having us.